Ready.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's like my least favorite part. I'm trying to go to work.
Yeah.
Texas boys, right, Maurice?
Oh yes.
Yeah. You ever work with Rob before?
Oh yes. Plenty of time. You know, be there to work each other and motivate each other.
That's
all.
Now, FightHype.com here with the former WBO junior welterweight champion of the world, Mr. Maurice Hooker. Maurice, man, I just got to ask about the neighborhood you were champion, 140. What do you think Tank versus Barrios goes like on Saturday night?
It depends if Tank can take his power and do Tank break his power when he's moving up. If you do that, I'm going with Tank. You know, but we just don't know because style make fights and both of them good fighters.
How do you think Barrios is best served using his length and trying to box, or should he try to go after the smaller guy?
I think he box, keep him on the outside, make Tank work to get in. Then when he get in, time him up and hold him and turn him. But it's a good fight. I read his game plan and what he has to bring.
How tough is that though when you're fighting a shorter guy like Tank who's slick and powerful? What do you got to do as the taller guy?
The taller guy use a jab a lot. You got to keep him on the outside. You just keep him outside. You blind him with the jab and hit him with the right hand. But I don't know if he had the power to hurt Tank. But we're gonna see.
Did you ever? What's up, Red?
What's going on?
What's going on?
How you doing?
What's up, Coach?
I like you blinking like a motherfucker.
It's light. I only got all of it. Only have all of it.
I need a little chain or something. What's up, man?
Did you ever work with Mario Barrios down there in Texas?
No. He from San Antonio.
Right.
I would love to, but he's San Antonio. I mean, if I get the car, I'll go out there, show him some stuff.
Right, Texas is a big place, like two different cities, like two different states, right?
It's big, yes.
So, but what about yourself, man? Are you going to be sticking around 147 for the time remaining, or getting back to 40?
Right now, me and the team are working on something, and I can't discuss it right now, but we did working on something, so I'm ready to get back in the ring, show the word, I'm still one of the top guys.
Virgil Ortiz, he'll be fighting Mean Machine,
right.
Adijas Kaviaskis. What do you think of that fight?
It's another step up for him. I mean, you get past this fight, man, let's set my guy up for a title fight, Virgil Ortiz young, he hungry, but I don't want them to rush.
Right.
Let him take his time, let him learn as he go. Don't throw him no sharks so fast that mess up, run his career. But I mean, he's a good guy, and I'm ready to see that fight.
Like you said, don't rush him. But even De La Hoya's promoters talking about down the line of Terrence Crawford. We just saw Red come in the interview, so obviously you're cool with Terrence. Could Virgil get to a point soon enough where that's like a 50-50 type fight, or what do you think, Maurice?
I mean, that's right there hard to say because Crawford study, both of them study learning, both of them study getting better. But Crawford unified his best in 140, and then he moves 147 for a world champion. We never know what he has in store. He might move up to 154 and get a title, but we don't know. I know he's waiting on the fight, so I mean that can happen now. But I mean, Virgil Ortiz, he's young, man. I mean, I just want them to rush him and mess his career up. Yes, at one point it's gonna be 50-50, but it depends on who he beat and who he fight.
You shared that ring with him. What's he need to improve on to get there?
His defense. His defense. I mean, everybody talking about his power. He hit me a couple shots. He got power, but ain't no one knockout punch power.
Accumulation.
Yeah. So I mean, he got good skills. But I'd say defense. He work on his defense because I would hit him too. But I was more nervous than hurting my hand. And that's what I did. I think the 6th round.
Did you have a full 8 to 10 weeks for that camp?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I think there was some people wondering if you had the best opportunity possible to win that fight.
I think maybe 7 weeks, and I was in camp. I mean, I just did best I can. Me and my team to get ready. I would love to fight him again, but if not, I'm still gonna cheer for him. I'll still hope the best for him. And I'm ready to see him in that ring and get to the main machine.
Who out of them two young guns, Boots Ennis and him, do you feel like they probably both got bright futures, but who's got the brightest?
I was at the need to Boots because he's with PBC, and they got more fighters at 147.
Right.
PBC, Golden Boy, they really don't have about 147. But so yeah, I'm leaning more to Boots.
Well, I know you can't discuss the opponent or nothing, but can we get a time frame for when you're back in the ring?
We're hoping for late August or September. I mean, if everything play out right, we'll be there. We'll be ready.
Who'd you come down to Vegas for support for this fight?
Rob Brant, my guy.
Yeah.
My guy. I mean, training camp was down there with him in, last week in Colorado. Finished up training camp. he looking good, he looking in shape, and I think Rod from the shock a lot of people. We get a lot of fans after this fight.
And lastly, Mo, thanks for your time, man.
I mean, thank you.
You know, you're always almost an abnormally tall guy in there. So is Nakatani. Do you think he wins this fight against Lomachenko with that size advantage, or how do you see the fight going?
I don't know. I'm leaning more to Lomachenko, but I want to see how he's gonna look after his last fight, after his last loss. I mean, because he probably had doubt in his mind going into the fight. But I mean, he got the skills to win and pull it off. You know, he can stop the guy, but we just don't know which Lomachenko gonna show up.
And also gotta ask, just because the Texas boy, Spence, Pacquiao, you think Spence wins that fight?
Oh yes, I'm gonna be Spence. You know, it's a Texas thing. I think he gonna stop him. You know, I think he's big, he younger, he fresher. You know, he gonna bring it. We know both gonna bring it, but I think Pacquiao haven't fought like in a year or so, maybe
2 years. 2 years.
So, you know, we gotta check out the ring rust, and I think he had a tune-up fight for the fight, but we should see.
You ever spar with Errol out there in Texas?
Yeah, in the amateurs, we spar with the same gym, you know, coming up, but I had sparred recently, though.
Not for years?
Yes, could be a couple years.
Did you know he was, like yourself, going to be world champion back when you were sparring him as a young man? Or?
Oh, yeah, because, you know, Olympic team, he's motivated, he's doing everything right. So everybody knew he was going to be a champion, you know, and everything planned that right for him.
Did he always have that power?
Yes. He always had that power going to the body and to the head. I mean, he's always been a solid fighter.
All right, well, Mighty Mo Hooker, man, we can't wait to see the former champ back in the ring. I know you want to be champion again. Just thanks, man. Anything else you want to say before you get out of here?
I know, sir. Everybody support me when I fight, because you know I'm coming with it all.
Thank you, Mo.
Thank you.